There's a very low percentage of this that is smiles and glory holes.
I'm not quite sure why I'm here or what I'm doing, but there's a reason. I don't like Facebook, and I don't like the internet. The library blocked my password.
God,
now tell me, does that make any sense to you?
So smooth.
Is absolutely lit.
This is lit.
Masterful production skills back here. If you guys only knew all the buttons I have to click to get it to sound so seamless like that. Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. This is Dark Times with Dark Match Steve. Please don't leave. You guessed it. I am Dark Match Steve, your little twink. I mean host. Welcome to the stream. Get real, people. Come on. What are we getting into tonight? Very serious subject. We're all mourning right now. You guys might see me giggling and ripping the bong and maybe even setting off fireworks, okay? But I'm mourning the death of Lindsey Graham and the very soon-to-come death of Mitch McConnell, okay? I mourn very similarly to Erica Kirk. You guys might see me laughing, chuckling. I might have some sparklers later. We might set off some Roman candles later tonight. Maybe some mortars. If I knew more kinds of fireworks, I would list them, okay? Some black cats, some Husker do's, some Husker don'ts. That's all I remember from Joe Dirt, okay? You might see me, it'll look like I'm celebrating, but I'm mourning like Erica Kirk, okay? Let me mourn and don't judge me. How dare you judge me for setting off fireworks and looking like I'm celebrating because Lindsey Graham is dead. Bottle rockets, thank you, Maddie. Bottle rockets. If I set off some bottle rockets right here in my studio on stream tonight and I'm giggling, okay? Just know that I am mourning very much like Erica Kirk does. You can't judge a person when they're in the fragile state such as mine. Okay? Thank you. Thank you for respecting me. Thanks. Get up in the chat. Show some respect. I'm mourning. Okay? What's the subject tonight? Yes, Mitch McConnell. Something's up with this guy. We got AI pictures going around. We'll get to it, guys. I actually did find some interesting stuff with that. It's really it's weird. I found some different sources and the pictures are not matching and stuff. There's all kinds of, we're in the age where it's like there's AI slop just going around. And people, it's unfortunate because there's AI slop that's like supposed to be found as slop, I think. And it's like someone will make an AI picture that's meant to discredit a theory, okay? Some conspiracy that something is wrong with Mitch McConnell and the picture is faked or whatever. And someone will spread an AI. This is what is going around is people are spreading AI pictures and no one knows what their sources are. And they're being like, oh yeah, of course he's already dead or something. He's not doing well because look, these are AI generated pictures. We're going to get to the sources, get to the bottom of some of this stuff. It's interesting. I don't think Mitch McConnell is doing very well. Okay. And I would be much more sad about that than Lindsey Graham. It'd be like, it's like it's like a retarded turtle dying or something where you're like, you know what? He's kind of cute. I feel bad for him. He just wants to sit there and eat some lettuce, and maybe every time we ever saw him walking around the last few months, he would like trip and fall. And yeah, that's not easy to watch. Maybe we can just keep him in a hospital bed and keep him alive. Precious little thing, little Mitch. But Lindsey Graham, we got that. Lindsey Graham is gone, guys. R.I.P. Lindsey Graham. Israel lost a real one. Okay, we all know who was first in his heart, and it wasn't this country, all right? It was Israel. I'm sure they're very sad over there tonight. We're going to get into his cause of death, too, and the rumors going around with some of that. And then also, I guess we're going to touch on the Conner McGregor bullcrap. That bullshit of a fight that I'm sure a bunch of people fucking lost money on. You know what's so funny? So we are probably going to touch on that first just so I can get it out of the way. Stupid fucking bullshit. Is fighting all fake? Is all like the biggest, like I imagine, when you get into mixed martial arts and you're like, oh man, I want to fucking go to UFC or I want to be a big time boxer where everybody's watching me in this huge fight and betting on it. And it's a huge spectacle. I can't wait to get, I have that dream. I want to reach for that. And I bet it's like, I'm sure you go through a bunch of real fights in life, but it seems as though, the higher up you go as a big name in whatever category of fighting, probably even most sports at this point, it's like it gets fake and rigged and stuff. And really, I think, guys, we need to watch out. We're in a time now where everybody, look, people just want your money and they don't give a fuck. They'll scam the shit out of you. They'll fake Conor McGregor and whoever else. You got, was it Mike Tyson? Did you believe that fight? Is it clicking now that you just don't even bet on stuff? I'm telling you, these fucking betting sites, I've been tempted to try to get in on that, really, because I feel like I've been making very based judgments of stuff based on very little information. And I've been thinking recently, man, I'd actually probably not do too bad on these betting websites. Dude, don't even start getting like that. Don't try to bet money. That is, you know what? And I really have thought about it because I probably could make some money, but guys, that's just so it's so beneath you as a decent human being to do betting stuff. Number one, you're probably gonna get scammed like a lot of people did with this Conor fight, where he's walking into the ring limping worse than Tyler Robinson with the fucking 30-06 shoved down his fucking pants. And people are you realizing now that you're getting scammed? You all got scammed, okay? All you people that betted on it. I saw all the guys. Kept getting these ads that were betting websites that were using Conor McGregor, an AI Conor McGregor, and they were going. It was like, God, what was it? He was basically being like, oh, yeah, you guys that didn't have faith in me, you guys are fooled now, and it's like it was basically being a thing like, oh, yeah, the non-believers, the people that gave up believing in Conor McGregor, you're all going to lose your money. I kept seeing this fucking ad come up, and I'm like, what the fuck? I wasn't even paying attention to what fight he's supposed to do. I don't even know who he fought. I don't care. I don't pay attention. It's fake bullshit. It's fake bullshit. Half of sports it seems is that. Once it gets to the like really high up professional level, there's so much on the line. There's probably all kinds of fucking BS that goes on, and I'm just like, I don't want any part of it. But yeah, guys, betting on stuff for realsies, just try to find a better way to make some money for real. I mean, you don't want to be the mark, but then also, guys, that's not a very moral thing to do, is just be making money off of other people's stupidity or shitty luck or whatever. It's just, come on, man. Guys, don't fall for these betting stuff. I'm telling you, I'm telling you guys right now, with these betting websites and all this, you're getting fucking scammed. And they've got, I swear to you guys, these people they're several steps ahead, okay? They've got like algorithms and shit. They've got AI working out how many, if they put up a fucking thing on their website for this, whatever, how many fucking people are going to be marks and fall for this thing and bet in one direction. I'm telling you guys, they've got all of this fucking figured out. I swear to God, it's going to come out later that everybody's getting scammed by every single one of these betting websites, and then the fucking the things that the bets are on, there's a link between them. I swear to God, just wait for it, guys. I know there's already stuff that's come out about that. We'll get into it. Let me get to the chat, say hello to everybody getting in here, and we'll get started. Where are we at tonight? Facebook, YouTube, and X, also known as or Twitter, also known as, I fucked that up. Twitter, also known as X. If you're autistic and addicted to ketamine, wherever you're at, get them in the chat. I got you all in one spot here. We can all mourn together right here in one spot in the chat. Hold on, let me get you on the page. Plot ow. Damn, y'all looking sexy right there tonight. Look at you guys. Fat Pig's up in here. What's up, your pigness? Kenny Powers up in the chat. What's up, Kenny Powers? Thank God I got a mod up in here. Johnny Z, Hutch is up in here. Matty P, the mattiest of mods. Promo's up in here. What's up, Promo? Welcome. Kirk's up in here. Kirk, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Don't let this chat beat up on you, Kirk. I like seeing you defend yourself against 10 people. Pussifer, I did it. Pussifer is really good. What I did it? What do you mean you did it? What happened? Thuggish is up in here. What's up, Thuggish? How's it going? Fat Pig said, "Hey boy, mind if I join you? Why do you want to join me? I don't think I'd rather just mourn by myself, okay? I don't think I can bear to see you crying too, Fat Pig." RD Rich, what's up? Yeah, I fucking love Maynard. Maynard is a fucking legend. It's the GOAT. Here, I'll send it over to you, your pigness. Hold on one second. Also, guys, don't let me forget. Who was it? It was Butter Knives, right? Your name in my DMs is different. It's Butter Knives, correct? That made the AI picture for me. Dude, guys, I'm a fucking RR. I'm a Riri, okay? Because Butter Knives, I think, made that picture I requested. I said, what if someone made an AI picture and it was the Last Supper with like with like Netanyahu and Erica Kirk and Donald Trump? I'm gonna pull it up because he actually made it in 5 seconds and sent it to me. And then I was rushing through the stream that night because I had a date with White IC. Had to go put my butt plug in. I like the Arsonist. Yeah, Arsonist is good. Dude, Maynard is an incredible lyricist. Maynard's pretty incredible. I like his writing style, and every project that I've heard him a part of, I'm pretty down with it. Are you new? RD Rich 31? Are you new to the stream, by the way? Welcome. This name doesn't sound that familiar. For a second, I thought you were a Bubba Army person. Are you a Bubba Army dude? Either way, welcome. Butter Knives, that was you. Hold on, I'm looking at the chat in 10 different spots. Bob Coke Can Cannabis Cookie Cook is up in the chat, sir. Welcome. Good to see you. Looking girthy tonight. You like new Manson song? Did he have another one released today? I like his recent stuff, the Exit Wound song, and I don't know if that's supposed to be a nod to the Charlie Kirk thing. I imagine it is. Whether implicitly or not. Rainey, welcome, by the way. And if anybody needs to, Rainey is trying to sell the Epstein properties. So far, she got rid of the island. She's still got the New York property and the one in New Mexico that they opened up the invest. As soon as they're done dusting that place for prints and digging around for bones, that's going back on the market. So DM Rainey if you'd like one of the Epstein properties. Scott Starboard's up in here. What's up, Scott? And yeah, great stream. You don't have a hair on your ass? No, I don't. I'm not going to light a fucking firework in my house. R.I.P. Conor McGregor's knees. Conor McGregor really puts the con in Conor McGregor. He fucking conned everybody. Truth is up in here. What's up? Mitch is performing MJ moves with Diana Frankenstein. Do we think Mitch is already dead, guys, or what? And guys, I am stunned. Who would have imagined that Lindsey Graham would die before Mitch McConnell? That's stunning. Lindsey loved twinks. He would have loved me. As long as I kept my mouth shut and didn't say anything about Israel in front of him, he would have loved me. Proof of term limits. God has term limits, let me tell you. We might not, but God does. Or Satan, whichever. I imagine both took part in whatever happened to Lindsey Graham. Yeah. If it didn't click after Conner Floyd, then yeah. It's hopeless. Dude, it's not like it's kind of crazy. I'm gonna pull up the video. Will I get bopped if I pull up that video of his leg? Brian from Philly's up in here. Is what's UFC? Is Dana White really out here scouring the internet for someone to play a 2-second clip from his little event or what? It's gonna take my whole damn stream down. Tiff's up in here too. What's up, Tiff? Thank you guys for coming to hang. I appreciate it. RD Rich. Okay, yeah. I'm not a fucking idiot. I was like, is this RD Rich? Because I feel like I recognize that name from Bubba. Yeah, dude. Welcome. Listen to Bubba since 96, yeah. Dude, I pretty much have heard Bubba my whole life. You know, I grew up in Tampa, and I've heard him on the radio and stuff, and I never knew. Like, my mom... I know my mom was a lesbian, and you know, until the day she died. I don't want to make it sound like she switched courses, but she was in a relationship with this woman who listened to MJ, and so I do remember hearing some of that. But then there was the dirtier guy, which was Bubba, and I remember I have these little flashes of memory throughout my childhood and stuff of hearing Bubba on the radio and my mom switching it or something, you know. It's really funny, you know. I barely remember it. I can almost distinctly, I can remember where I was in the car hearing this time when someone called in to like cuss Bubba out because they were so pissed off about a Ned song. And it was like back in the 90s or something. Maybe early 2000s. Griefing process is hard, yeah. Yeah, Exit Wound is really good. I've introed the stream with that when we are covering the Charlie Kirk stuff. Yeah, it's fire. Manson's newest stuff is pretty good. He's kind of been I think he's going to be doing even better stuff now that he's sober because the writing and everything is less clunky. Guys, I have listened to Manson since I ever chose my own kind of music to listen to, pretty much. My first band that I ever bought my own CD with my own money when I was like, oh, I want to try to listen to this. It was Rob Zombie. And then Manson was like the second album I got. That was like well, I think it was like the second album I got was a Manson album. I can't remember which one it was. But anyway, yeah, I listened to Manson a long time. His writing has been impeccable. Everything, the production, everything about Manson's records, they are listenable from start to finish. There's no skips on any of them. It's like it's actually a really special thing to see an artist do that because it's, you know, we all know albums that we listen to that we're like, I got to skip this song. But you know, if you're into Manson, they're all fucking good. And then, but once it starts to get to heart-shaped glasses, yikes, man. I started to fall off with that. After Golden Age of Grotesque, it got a little bit weird, but and clunky too, though. I don't want to get into it too much, but yeah, no, the recent stuff seems smoother and more like it makes sense, and I don't know. It's good stuff. If you remember Bob Army in Jacksonville, Manson and the Spooky Kids, hell yeah. I didn't listen to him back when he was still in the Spooky Kids. I'm not that old. Yeah, that Manson's early stuff was really interesting and weird. You know what I think, guys? I think Manson heard of Gigi Allen and was like, I kind of want to do this, but instead of shitting in my hand and throwing it at the audience, I want to, like, you know, cut myself with a broken wine bottle and bleed on stage with, like, you know, just flesh wounds and scare people with crazy makeup and a one eye contact lens. I think Manson really wanted to be like, you know, because Gigi Allen was doing the rounds on the talk shows and stuff and getting a decent amount of attention for, you know, being completely naked with his micro penis out on stage and taking a shiz right in his hand and throwing it at the audience and then going out and fighting them. I think Manson tried to emulate that in a more aesthetically appealing way. And that's not even a shot against Manson, because I like Manson a lot. I think he does a lot of stuff that's like pretty original. Tony Hey Munkett's up in here. What's up, bro? All right, so let's Gigi Allen was awesome, yeah. And the Murder Junkies. All right. I gotta give him credit. Any man that will straight up just get naked on stage and they got their micro stuff, just, you know, if you're a guy and you're like really well hung and it's also you're a shower, right? You know, because there's showers and there's growers. I think everybody knows this now that we have the internet. People know that it's like you can't really judge a dong by when you see it when it's floppy, right? Because some people are growers, some are showers. Some people walk around with it a little bit shriveled up and it looks pretty small, and then until they're like aroused. But then a shower, it's like, it looks like you look well hung, even though it might not get much bigger once you get erect. But you know, so it's like it does. I don't give. I don't say that takes balls to just do that if you're super well hung. But if you're a guy and you're hung like a fucking thimble, and you will just go on stage and shit in your hand and throw it at the audience. I mean, it's something about that. I don't know why, and it's probably something wrong with me, but something about that I respect. I don't know why. I don't know why I said that out loud, but you know what, guys, I shouldn't let you inside my head like this. This is the problem, is that we're too open here. I'm too honest. I try to bring you guys the truth, the oh-so-based truth, the realness, and then I cross the line. Okay. Let's look at this guy's broken knee before the match. You know, who was it? Artie Rich said something. If you didn't learn that you're getting scammed based on some of the prior fights, you know, then you just like, there's no learning. You're just gonna keep your mark, and you're just gonna keep getting had, you know. But I want to add on top of that, and not to like, you know, this is gonna sound a little bit schizo, but if you are betting your money, I won't take part in a transaction where my money is on the line and the transaction involves someone that has the word con in their name. Your name is Conner. I'm not doing business with you. I'm not betting money on you. It's just a trick. It's like a thing. It's like a funny like trick of like the universe or something. Like, you're going to get conned. Conner. He's a conner. You're going to get fucking conned. That's enough for me to go, you know what? I'll keep the, $2 I would have bet. Guys, how am I going to get hit hard for this? Let's take a look at some of these. Here we go. Let's go over to this. Let's get this Kizoppy Rizite Vizite Liz a shiz on. All right, what do we got? Conner McGregor comes back after a 5-year hiatus, shreds his right knee in the opening seconds. That's just nuts. No, but we know better. It was messed up before. We'll check that video out.
So as he steps forward, watch this. He steps. Now watch his right leg. Steps on it, and right there. Oh, yep. Yep, you can see it right.
Yeah, so why did that happen, though? Why did hopping on one foot, he hopped into the air about like 21 inches into the air, not even, and landed on the one leg, and that's enough to just snap your knee in half? Sure you weren't injured before you walked in there? Cool story. Here, let me find the video of beforehand, because people are pointing this out. It definitely looks like his knee was messed up before. Yeah, when he's taking his shoe off. Here we go. Let me get this up. Show that he was injured. Yeah, it sure looks like it. Here, let me go down here. Here, let me maximize this. This is the video. Let me see. So this person said Kalshi. Yeah, bro, it's the Kalshi, dude. I'm telling you, this is one of them. Dude, these betting websites are scams, guys. I'm telling you, stay far away from this stuff. They're like trying to trick people into thinking there's a super easy way to just win big, guys. You got bills, you're really struggling, you're freaking out, right? Just bet on some stuff. Obviously, Conner McGregor's gonna win, guys. You don't want to be a hater that betted against Conner McGregor. Go to Kalshi and bet half of your savings, because you could just win a shitload of money, dude. And it's an obvious win. It's Conner McGregor. Fat Pig's up in here. Hold on a second. Pig, welcome.
Good evening.
Your pigness. Welcome to Dark Times with Dark Match Steve.
Your GMS-ness. How the fuck are you, brother?
Just keeping it dark.
Yeah.
Trying to.
Oh, look who's in the chat. It's Mindy, my favorite hooker whore. Love you, sweetheart.
So did you win big on this? Did you make some money off of Conor McGregor losing?
Yeah, I did.
That's good.
I made about 20K.
You fucking animal.
Yeah.
Here, let's go over.
Some people know how to bet, some people don't. What are you going to do?
You need to give that money back. Those poor fucking retards. You took their money. That's not right, man.
You think I've never had my money taken before?
Yeah, okay. Well, you weren't the retard this time, so you need to do the right thing.
Oh, so when I win, I need to give it back. When I lose, I just need to let them keep it? Is that what you're saying?
No, when you win, you need to give it back, and then next time you don't play because it's immoral.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
And plus, I'm telling you, these betting websites, they're scamming people.
Yeah.
I'm telling you guys, you know what? We're gonna get into this because I know I've seen some stuff come up that I have saved. We're gonna get into this some night soon. We're gonna go deep on some of these betting websites and the scam stuff and whatever. I'm telling you guys, half of that it's just fucking people getting scammed, and it's sad.
I don't really sports bet anymore. And if I was going to do it, I'd do it through a traditional bookie. I don't do it through fucking websites and shit.
Yeah. Here's Conor before the fight. Tell me, fat pig, if you saw this, would you be immediately switching your bet if you put your life savings on Conner? Would you be like, oh my God, Kalshi, please? Yeah, dude. So beforehand, this isn't this is the thing, is it's not obvious enough. Hindsight's 2020, as they say, and after he got into the ring and his leg was that fucked up, and you look back and just happen to get this on camera where it looks like he's already having some kind of issue with his leg.
I think those fucking ACLs are already torn.
It looks tender. That's the thing. Yeah, it looks tender, like it's fucked up. 25 quick surgery, some physical therapy. Yeah, dude, why couldn't they just, I mean, what? The postponing the fight would have fucked things up that much? Or that's the thing, guys. That's what I swear to God, if they postpone the fight, people that would change how people betted.
Right, but they still honor the bet. Like if you bet before this happened, like if you bet it against him, and then it was blatantly obvious, like that he's fucked up and he's going to lose the fight and it's going to be called, they have to honor the bet. So it goes two ways. You see what I'm saying?
What do you mean? I don't know what you're trying to say.
Sure. Okay. What I'm trying to say is if you bet on Conor McGregor to win, you would lose. People would be pissed off. Or, I mean, yeah. If you bet on Conor to win, you'd be pissed off because when he comes out like that. But then again, on the other hand, if you got better odds because the odds were fucking through the roof, if you were betting on him to lose, they still honor the bet, even though this happened. So there's
oh no, I know
to every coin, you know.
No. What I meant, I get what you're saying. No, but what I meant was that if they postponed the fight and they were like, look, Connor's injured, but he'll be fine, people would be like, oh, no. He's injured. He needs time to recuperate. He's not going to be 100% for this fight because he's injured, and that would change how people would bet. That's what I'm saying. I didn't mean when people saw this. I don't know. I assume it's too late. If you're walking into the goddamn ring, I don't know if you can change your fucking bet right here. But
the betting odds constantly change. No, I mean until they fucking blow the whistle, you can place bets and the odds change.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what I actually, I've heard that with, I don't think it was this Kalshi one. God, what the fuck happened? Oh, yeah. Something's wrong with, my stream's not going up over on Facebook. We got problems. What's going? It might have been because I played a clip of this. Jesus Christ!
Like probably what it is. Serious? This will probably get fucking pulled down too.
All right, well, let's get rid of it. He's a fucking scam artist. He's got the word con in his name. What more do you need to know? Okay. So where did I save all this shit? I want to look at the Mitch McConnell stuff is actually kind of interesting. So let me get some of this up, and again, I'm dealing with Twitter.
What the fuck?
What?
When do you? Oh, never mind. I had two screens going. I thought something was happening. Never mind. Please continue.
Oh, by the way, I don't want to forget to bring this up.
What?
Dude, I'm a dumbass. Last week, fucking Butter Knives made this. Hold on a second. He sent it to me during the stream, but this was Friday, and I was rushing through the stream. But I said, remember we were watching, actually, let me show you. We were watching fucking Matan, and he was sitting at the table with the fucking Israeli or the Zionist Jews or whatever, the Jewish guys, the rabbis sitting at the table. And then it was Gavin McInnes and then a black Israelite on the other side. And I was like, this looks like the Last Supper or something. Mm-hmm. And
what, he made you something?
No, but I was like, yeah, what if someone made a Last Supper and it was like the MAGA Last Supper, and it was like Donald Trump sitting there and Netanyahu and Erica Kirk or something. And
So he gave you an AI gimmick. You gonna
yeah,
show it?
hold on, let me get this over here. Look at this. This is perfect. Who all do we have here? We've got
Erica Kirk's under the table.
yeah, she's under the table. We got Erica Kirk under the table, Netanyahu next to Trump, and yeah, there's a bunch of McDonald's. That's the thing. Matan had Burger King on the table. I was like, yeah, if it was the Last Supper, the table would be full of fucking McDonald's. There'd be endless French fries and fucking Big Macs.
That
And it
looks
would
like
be
me in the MAGA hat.
on the right.
Left.
Oh, this one. There's I think that's Rubio, Elon Musk right here. Bro, how much convincing Eric under the table looking for scraps. She's looking for the next D to suck. On
She
behalf.
looks like a gremlin right after midnight. Jeez.
Yeah. Butter knives, how much convincing did it take? What was this difficult to get the AI to spit out? I think you had it done in like 2 minutes or something and sent it to me, which was astonishing. Did this take a lot of prompting, or did you just go, hey, give me a MAGA Last Supper with Donald Trump in the middle, and the AI was like, say less? No, it was the first try. Jesus Christ.
Well, see, the other thing too, if you know what you're doing with the AI shit, you can take the filters off, and then it'll let you put whatever you want on it. But that's hard to do.
The Mickey D's is accurate. Yeah. I love the fucking McDonald's, dude.
Yeah.
It's so perfect.
The only thing I'll tell you, Steve, that I don't like about this is that Trump's in like a traditional like prophet's outfit, and everybody else is in a fucking coat and tie. So it doesn't. I don't know.
It's perfect, and you're overthinking it.
Okay,
And
I'm overthinking it.
And
right,
that's how
Steve.
Donald Trump would tell you that's a nurse's outfit.
Yeah.
Remember?
Oh God, don't start with that.
Donald Trump would say that's a nurse's outfit. I definitely didn't post a AI picture of me as Jesus, guys.
I can't wait till I bring Bill on your show. You think I'm fucking annoying? I'm gonna talk to him beforehand and be like, Bill, just feel free to talk and talk and talk and talk.
Yeah, we'll see how long that lasts with Bill.
Yeah.
Flat Earth Bill. Guys, Fat Pig's trying to get me to debate a flat earther on here.
No, he doesn't want to debate, and even told me when I said that I wanted to set the show up, he said it's not that I necessarily believe that it's a flat earth. He just likes to give points about why it probably is a flat earth, which makes no fucking sense to me, but he kept bringing it up, and I was like, you know what, Bill? I was like, this is a perfect topic for another show with a guy who would probably fucking agree with you. And I was like, so let me send him a message. And he was like, oh, yeah.
Probably agree with you.
Well, I figured, you're all into the whack job conspiracy theory shit.
Do you even watch this stream? I've done episodes about debunking flat Earth.
Well, I must have missed that one, Steve.
What the
must have
hell?
been date night.
Dude, I feel like I've talked about that multiple times on here about how I explained how I think it's false.
It's just my assumption. You talk about like the fucking Charlie Kirk shit and like the fucking trap door and the fucking ground and all that shit.
I said the trap door thing is a stupid theory. I talk about
not at first.
That's the thing. Yes, at first. I never endorsed any theory about a trap door. That is retarded.
Okay, well then his lapel, Mike.
What about it?
Oh God, this fucking guy.
The fucking thing obviously exploded.
I'm just saying you're very into fucking conspiracies, so I thought it would be a better place
No,
to
listen,
do it over
it's
there
not.
than on the morning high.
Listen, I get it. I have
Do it. Don't do it. Do whatever the fuck you want.
dude, I talk about all kinds of theories on here, but I'm not always endorsing them. In fact, I rarely endorse them. It's normally like, oh guys, I heard about this theory, let's look into it, and then we find some truths about it or maybe debunk it, And I said the trapdoor. Some people think Charlie's alive and it was all a fucking hologram thing. I think that is fucking stupid. Like I don't believe every conspiracy.
I guess it just stands
Some
out
of them,
for me more when you do a show and you completely queen out and fucking scream at the camera. And I guess those are the more memorable moments. You should make
those are
shorts
my
out of
best
those.
moments. Yes.
I know you should make shorts out of them.
Yeah, I know, but the thing is I don't have time. I literally need to pay somebody to do that. It's ridiculous. I don't have time to do it. I don't think no one I got to show somebody how to do it. I think Maddie was like doing some clips and stuff possibly. I got to send him some shorts and stuff, or maybe I've talked to him about editing software and stuff, but I just use iMovie. That works pretty well for me to do stuff. White Ice Tea's up in here. What's up, White Ice Tea?
I got a couple of guys that I know. If you need something done, and for background or some AI bullshit, just let me know.
I think I'm
like this beautiful thing right behind me.
I mean, I have Grok. I can use that if I can get it to that's how I got it to generate the pictures of Kanye West dressed as Hitler.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's fucking where should we go first? So
down the rabbit hole, of course, Steve.
Okay. So the Mitch McConnell, let me get you guys over to Twitter. This is fucking weird. There's all these pictures going around. I don't know what comes from where. There's nothing coming from Mitch's Twitter or Instagram. I think I checked both. But anyway, it's just basically a bunch of fucking people tweeting about this, and it's super confusing. So we got this picture. This is the picture that people are checking out. StreamYard's giving me problems. Hold on one second, guys. Okay, so this is the picture here that people are. This lady's asking Grok where the fuck it originated from on X. Okay, so this is. Let's take a look at this picture here together. So it's not the most like. You can see him holding a paper there. People are speculating that this is an AI generated picture. Okay.
The only reason I would say it's not is because I saw this picture on multiple news sources on TV today.
Well, yeah, so we're going to go.
I'm not just talking about Fox and shit. Like they showed this shit on fucking CNN, MSNBC, fucking everywhere.
Well, they must have given. I don't know what they did. Because look, we'll go down the rabbit hole real quick. Let me show you.
6 fingers.
6 fingers.
Butter Knife says there's 6 fingers.
Oh, I thought you meant 6 fingers in my hole.
Oh, well, I mean, we can accommodate that.
I miscounted. If only it were that easy. The AI has gotten better now. Now it understands people don't have 6 fingers normally. That's a shame because we could use some giveaways like that. But so look, it doesn't look super suspect in terms of like quality. Part of the thing is he's sitting there in fucking jeans and a buttoned up shirt like that. I mean, they're giving you the impression that, oh, he's fine. He's good. Look, he's up and alert. We just took him out of his turtle cage and we changed the water in there and he's doing just fine. Okay. And the water, it didn't get stinky or anything. It was still fresh when we changed it. So we know he's good. and he's just sitting here in his jeans drying off.
Right.
Bro,
Well, I mean, he is a public figure, though, Steve. Like, if you were gonna have a picture taken like that, and you were someone in his position, would you like have him take it with a gown on, like while you're facing the wall with your ass hanging out, or be like, "Get me some jeans and a button up. We got to take a picture. We got to keep up with appearances." I mean,
I don't know, dude. Most people, when they're in the hospital, aren't sitting there in jeans and a button up.
Well, maybe that's what he went in with, and maybe he's getting checked out because he's in the chair, not the bed. That's a hospital chair, not a hospital bed.
No, you're right. If he's ready to go home, if he's about ready to leave, then maybe he would just be. That doesn't make sense to me. That if he literally isn't out of the hospital and home by tomorrow, then that to me means this fucking picture is fucking bullshit.
Well, he's
in the button-up shirt. How are they going to get to anything, an IV to do anything? He's wearing clothes where there's no way to get to him to do any kind of medical aid.
Well, that's what I'm saying. This could be like the picture they took before he fucking got in the wheelchair, got pushed out to the fucking navigator, and fucking driven home. I mean,
he's not home right now. This picture was way earlier today.
See, this was overshadowed because of the fucking Lindsey Graham shit. So,
no, people are talking about both of them.
Iran's already claimed both of it. They said they 86 both of them. So,
but let's check. Look at this though. So I don't know what the fuck is up with Mitch McConnell. We can read articles and see. Well, I'll show you guys some of the things I saved because there's some people that are have been checking on Mitch's house and the hospital he's supposed to be at and whatever. There's like reporters that have been posting on Instagram their clips of going down there and stuff. I saved some of that. We'll take a look at that. But let's just look at this for a second. So it says this statement and photo came from this website. So take a look at this photo. Just commit it to memory real quick. Take a look at what we got here. We got wife next to him, hand behind his elbow, and we got a newspaper here conveniently being like, oh yeah, here's a way for you to verify the date that this picture isn't fake because there's a newspaper sitting right here. Okay, so
does it show the date on the newspaper?
No, but this is I found what this is the newspaper from within the last 24 hours.
Okay.
I found the paper that came from. Okay.
Right.
I'll show you guys later too.
Fine. You fact check it. Continue.
Yeah. So, go here. It says this statement photo came from here. This is the website, senate.gov. This is a real website. Let's hop over to this tab. Platow and Platow. So we're here now. Yeah, okay.
Oh, that's a good point, Tiffany.
What'd Tiffany say? Hold on. What's she saying?
She said it could be a port
in his chest. Well, but he's wearing a button-up shirt though. There's no way to get to the port.
You can definitely see something protruding. I didn't notice that.
Something protruding.
Yeah. It's like pitching.
Maybe. Guys, will you just humor me and say he's dead?
Okay. You're not supposed to reveal that, Steve. No wonder you don't have the clearance you used to. Jeez, man.
I forgot how I got.
Lindy's got to have his day, and then we got to give him his day, and you know how this shit works, dude. Come on.
Yeah, so this is the photo right here. I don't know why it won't let me just go to the picture. Just keeps okay. Experienced several falls through the year, has been attributed to his post-polio condition. He was admitted to the hospital 4 weeks ago after falling at home and sustaining minor injuries. How the hell did he last longer than Lindsey Graham? Evaluation multidisciplinary team determined that he had no fractures, cardiac abnormalities, stroke, tumor, hemorrhage. Early in his hospitalization, he developed pneumonia, which responded rapidly to antibiotic treatment. So anyway, if we go back here, I looked at the website on my phone. This is the picture. The way that this is cropped, for some reason, this stupid thing is in the way.
Yeah.
But in this picture, look where it ends right here. I don't know how these other places, some people have a larger picture, and I don't know if it's that they actually, if Mitch McConnell and his team actually sent these pictures to the press, because this is the one that's on this website and that people are citing when they show the picture. But look how it's cropped. I'm telling you, if you look this up, if you go to this on your phone, this thing isn't in the way, but you can't see the newspaper. You can't see like as much of his hand.
No, yeah, that's what I saw in the news earlier. Was it just showed him in the chair? It didn't show his wife or whoever that's supposed to be, or the newspaper, or anything like that. It just showed him like more close up, and it was cropped even further. That's what I saw earlier.
Let me show you Politico. Now let me see if this. Okay. We'll go over here. Just remember a cut off right under his sleeve on the left hand that you could see. We'll go here. Damn it, it's sent me. Okay. Okay, so then I got to take you to another tab. Sorry, I thought this would. Okay. Over here to their article, and then it's not cropped. They got the full picture. See? So look, I don't know what the fuck what's happening here, but I'm assuming that the press somehow got access to an uncropped photo. But here you can see the paper, and this is a newspaper. I'd have to find the thing where I
An old man holding a newspaper. How insane. No, I see your point, Steve. I'm just fucking with you. You know, when I come on, I got to play devil's advocate now. Ooh, lightning bugs.
Yeah, so look at this. So there are AI pictures going around. Let me show you. So somebody found, I didn't find the paper. Someone else found the paper. This is from the sports section of Washington Post.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the same page right here. It's got the guy with the helmet on.
The guy with the helmet on, okay.
Yes, that's what is in the picture. Guy with the helmet on and whatever fucking jersey. I don't know what team this is. But and then this article starts here next to the picture. So this appears to be the correct page, but then this is what they're commenting on. There's this AI slop that is going around. And they replaced the guy's helmet with a fucking Steelers symbol. And then they also AI enhanced and made it to where these words are just nonsense right here. Rookie blurred, making blurred impression. And then the article here talks about Steelers and shit, and that's not even what the fucking paper is. So this is what's going on, guys, and we've talked about this with other subjects that have come up. Is like I would not doubt that they would make an AI picture of Mitch McConnell and release it. Even if he is like okay, but maybe it doesn't look in the best of shape. This is where a lot of conspiracies and stuff actually end up forming is with the way the press handles shit.
Wait. So, okay. So, let me ask you this. I don't know if this is what you're getting down the rabbit hole to, but so you think that they took the original picture where it doesn't show any of this extra shit, and people are just AIing this shit and putting this stuff out with him holding the newspaper and all this, like he never released this picture. Like they just altered the picture that he did release. Is that what you're saying?
That's what appears to be happening.
Okay, I got you. See, I thought you were saying like he AI'd his own shit and was like, trying to like do a whole thing.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. What I think is probably the case is that the real picture released on the Senate.gov website and also posted on the political article and the other places that have the uncropped version. I think that picture is likely to be AI, either generated or something. And like Bud and I have said, it could be a real. Bud and I have said, DMS. You also have to remember, Photoshop can also alter images using AI, so it could be a real photo that's altered. Yeah, so that could be the case. Is that this is a real photo and his team altered it, or it's an AI generated photo in general? Like maybe he's not in that bad of shape, but they just they know he's going to be out of there soon enough.
Yeah, like they put a filter on it, and you don't know what it's going to change when you do that. I mean, it'll fucking change everything.
Filter or just a completely AI generated picture. I'm saying it could be any of that, but when they release that, and then these fucking pictures like this, what we're looking at here, what I'm screen sharing, hold on, I lost the tab. This, when people share this is easy to debunk because all you have to do is go find the original photo from the source. This guy does not have a Steelers helmet, a Steelers baseball helmet on, a Steelers batter's helmet. Okay.
Yeah.
That's not what he has on. And this does not exist in the photo. All of this fucking AI slop shit.
Yeah.
So I almost think that it's a reverse psychology type of thing where they did release an AI photo that's bullshit and just supposed to make people think that Mitch is okay, because I forget what's the thing coming up. Somebody had this thing. There's something with the Senate that's coming up soon. And that some people think that they're pretending Mitch is alive until at least after August 3rd, because August 3rd is a deadline for something, for a special election. Like if something happened to Mitch, then that would cause something to happen before this deadline. And so that's why they're thinking that they are faking that he's in good condition or faking that he's not dead yet when he actually is, because I forgot what the fuck it is. I saved it somewhere, but anyway, that's what people are thinking. So that's what I'm saying. Maybe they did make an AI picture, released it to make everybody think he's okay. But then also they go back and put this fake, easy to debunk AI slop stuff where it's obviously a baseball helmet that's got a Steelers symbol on it, which does not make any sense. And then the text is obviously altered from the original. So this is like easy stuff. Even like a double-digit IQ person will just go, duh, 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 duh. Yeah, that's not right. So I kind of feel like this is to debunk any theories about him not being okay, right? Because then they go, oh, look, you conspiracy people are retards. This is Alex Jones made an AI-generated picture off of the real one, see? I don't know if that's how it works, but that's like the feeling I get from these kind of situations.
Well, I mean, that's what it seems like to me, like how you put the dur in the fucking text, and then, it's like holding a newspaper like he's a fucking hostage. And
yeah,
that's obvious what it is. I mean,
I gotta hit this.
Whether his original picture was fucking changed with AI or not, that's obviously a fucking troll of a certain persuasion that does not like the man, and then spread the shit all over the internet. And then people are like, holy shit, look at it's, this, that, and the other. And
Bro, but look at this, though. Look at this. Let me get you guys over to, where do we got you? We got you over here. Let me get you to this tab. So if we go to, I'll take you back to the Politico article, actually, just so we can refresh our memory what the real one looks like that is proclaimed to not be AI. This is what they're saying. This is real. It's really him, guys. He's A-OK. And they got him in a chair so he can't fall. How about that? And check him out. Okay, so then we go over here. Where? Hold on. This one. I posted a picture yesterday from the Mitch McConnell campaign that a lot of people claim was AI and demanded proof it was real. Fortunately, Mitch's team was kind enough to provide proof, but this has to stop. Let the poor man recover. And then look at this picture. It's him in the hospital bed holding the picture from the day before. This
that's definitely real.
Yeah,
that's about as real as the picture with fucking Gene Lasker with Hogan in the hospital bed.
This looks as real as the picture with the paper. Besides the fact that he's flatlining back here.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, you got to look at the details, Steve. There's fucking no readings on the thing.
Yeah, well, okay, and that's why they kept the monitor out of the last picture, and they said, let's pretend he's in real good shape. Put him in jeans and a flannel shirt and make it so that it gets across that he needs no medical attention because they couldn't possibly give him any if he needed it, with a button-up flannel shirt and a fucking tight pair of jeans on. You with me here?
Yeah.
No, bro, this is my point. This to me looks as convincing as the picture released on their website, and that's not
you're retarded.
Why is that retarded?
You the only thing pointed out first. Look at his fucking meter. It's not even running. Where's the little finger thing?
Look, there are lines here. You're not paying attention. There are lines.
But he's got nothing on his thumb. He's got
there's
no
numbers
on his arm.
There's numbers here.
Okay.
He's got all kinds of dude. Steve, there's nothing on his thumb.
When you're in the hospital, they put that little thing on your finger.
Yeah, so by your logic, maybe they just took it off for the photo. If he can just put on a flannel shirt and jeans for a photo, why can't he just take the meter off for a photo?
Who's to say any of the photos are real?
That's what I'm saying. You can't. This is as reliable as what his team released. It doesn't fucking prove any. That's the whole point. That's the point of parodying this and putting an obviously fake where they print out the photo from yesterday and tell him to hold it.
I was gonna make an oven pizza, but I don't have any sauce. I like sauce.
Good,
pizza, Steve. Do you?
Do I like what?
Sauce with your pizza.
What could you mean on it or next to it to dip in, like a fucking?
No, not like pizza sauce. Like having like honey mustard or something. Dip this shit in.
No, you fucking psycho. The sauce is tomato sauce and it's on the pizza already.
I understand. It's like how people use ranch with pizza. Never mind. This guy's fucking retarded, y'all. Sorry.
No, you guys are retarded eating goy slop ranch dressing.
I don't eat fucking ranch dressing. I said honey mustard, nigger. Oh, sorry. Shit.
You're on the wrong stream for that racist bullshit.
It's not racist.
That's my word. Only I get to say that on here.
And you're all welcome for me getting to shave his fucking shit locks off his head.
Fat Pig, you're almost as bad as Holyoke Joe with trying to take credit for stuff that you did not cause or deserve credit for.
Well, my bad then. I just remember
you're almost as bad as him with that.
How dare you?
All right, let's pull up
fucking cooks.
Here, let me drop this. Let me get our next thing. Oh, what happened to the pig? He's gone. He's just hiding behind the chat back there. That's weird. Can you fix your camera so we can see you? You're just like down there in the corner behind the chat, lurking like some fucking creep.
Well, you
You look like
the
Andrew
way you
Wilson
fucking
back
position
there.
me, you stupid fucking idiot. It's not my fault.
I didn't position you. I can't control where your camera points, you goddamn psychopath.
You changed the fucking picture, dude. Oh, I pushed it the wrong way. Is that better, Steve?
You know what? There, I fixed it. Okay, so anyway, he'll just be the disembodied pig. I gotcha. Oh, okay.
This guy's a hell of a showman, isn't he? Cute chops, Steve.
I'll keep you down there. You're in trouble. You're on
Fine.
restriction.
Fucking keep me over here. Great.
You're in trouble. You've been a bad pig.
Ooh, I'm shaking my boots.
I didn't even know I could do this position. I'm going to keep you down there just to.
Oh, you didn't know we could do this position, Steve?
Yeah, I didn't know you were this
Ooh.
flexible.
Mm.
Okay. Guys, should I keep Pig in the little small square just to
Please do.
Just to put him in his place?
Please do. It's much better this way.
Should we keep him down
I
there?
like
in
it.
his little
It's
square?
more cozy for me.
All right, can you talk to the chat for a second while I find something?
Absolutely. All right, we'll see what we got here.
Oh,
Let me
fuck.
pull it up. Oh, Mandy's in the chat. Hello, darling. I trust that you're behaving yourself and not seeing any other gentlemen callers. Let's see. Have you guys ever met an undocumented immigrant? I've had a lot of undocumented immigrants actually work for me. So, yes, I have met several. Nice people. Very nice people. Scott says undocumented immigrants have, sorry, my answer bad, access to several general, federal, and state-funded healthcare, food security, housing, and educational assistance and benefits. And Scott, I will agree with you on that, because when you don't pay fucking taxes and then you drive on our roads and you use our healthcare system and you stick your shit kids in our schools, that's fucking bullshit. And it's a drag on society.
How dare they drive on our roads?
I know,
Make
right?
their own immigrant roads.
Yeah. Pave it.
All right. Let's go over here. Let's check out some of the crazy schizo stuff about what's his nuts? Lindsey Graham. I do declare.
Did you ever hear Shannon Burke's impression of him?
I don't think so.
Well, you know who Shannon Burke is, right? If you're above motherfucker, I will come through the screen and fuck your
Please
shit
don't
up.
come on me.
I'm not gonna come on
sure
you.
it's
I'm
really
gonna come
good.
in you, Steve.
Okay, I don't want either. Lindsey Graham arrived in Kiev on Friday. Let's take a look at this. People think he got killed by the Russians or something, basically, guys. He went to Ukraine to check out some drone place or something. Like, oh, yeah, this is what we're using to kill the Russians. Pretty cool, huh? Not as cool as what Israel has that you guys give to them, but it's pretty cool stuff, right?
Thank you very much. Good to see you. Good to see you again.
Sure, good to see you.
Good to see you. Thank you for coming, Liz. Yeah.
Got a little update for you here.
Yeah.
Just tell me when I can talk. But good visit with the president, right?
Yeah, I think that we had really a good meeting.
Yeah, I
the
think
mood
so
was
too.
good.
This seems very
We have-
fake.
You think this is AI generated?
I mean, it just, I haven't seen this, but it just seems very fake. First impression.
What about it? What do you mean it's fake?
The way it fucking looks, I don't know. Jesus, I mean, maybe it's
Okay,
not.
great point.
Yeah.
Good visit with the president, right?
Yeah, I think that we had really a good meeting.
Yeah, I
The
think
mood
so
was
too,
good,
yeah.
and we had some very important results. And I think that the decision of President Trump about licenses, positive signals about Patriot licenses, very important.
What the fuck? I think you're right. This is probably fake. All right, let's take a look at what they put in the tweet here. Let's read through this. Arrived in Kiev, July 10th, likely evening, given the flight time. Yeah, so I saw someone saying that they don't think that the timeline lines up or something, and they think his ass got killed by Russia. Dude, and you know what? I thought about this, and I was like, man, would they keep that a secret? Dude, unless, look, if Lindsey Graham got killed by Iran, I think that would be front page news. No one knows what that means, but it would be headlines everywhere. Lindsey Graham killed
Yeah.
by Iran, and they'd bomb the
I
fuck
did
out
like the
of it.
propaganda video that they made, though. It was pretty funny. It was like the Lego movie.
Yeah. I saw some of that. I did Bubba play it? Is that where?
Yeah, Bubba played it this
Okay,
morning.
I think that's it. That is where I didn't see the whole thing. I think I was working out or something. But anyway, yeah.
Oh,
Fucking if. However, I don't think right now, with all of the bullshit that we're involved in, and just given that it's Russia and it's not a bunch of fucking rusty tanks over there. Like they actually are a force to be reckoned with. I don't think Trump wants to smoke from Russia. And I think that if Lindsey Graham was actually killed by the Russians, they might actually keep that a secret. I think it's
yeah.
possible.
I don't know. What I find hard to believe, I don't know if it's a work or not, but I find it hard to believe with the giant might of Russia not being able to just sweep through fucking Ukraine in one day and just be done with it. So that's a little bit weird to me.
I don't know. I really don't know enough about Russia's military versus Ukraine's. I know Ukraine needs our fucking help, but yeah, I don't. I know Russia has allies too, and probably could have decent resources.
Yeah,
But
they got great allies like North Korea. They sent 2,000 guys down there. They were all dead in the first day. Real great fucking resource.
dude, it's wild though. Have you seen? I'll pull this up too because I've saved a couple of them. The videos of the Ukrainians. We're gonna get through some of this real quick. The Lindsey Graham stuff, but I want to pull up some of the videos of the Ukrainians, dude, because it's actually pretty crazy. There's a couple where the younger males in Ukraine, when the recruitment officers come in their little paddy wagons and they try to like take their dad, this one guy beats the shit out of I think three of these Ukrainian recruitment officers. I mean, like knocks them all the F out. And it's just like a skinny, tall dude. It's not like a big burly motherfucker, but and this guy's just in a rage and just absolutely lays waste to these
I'm
officers.
sorry, I froze up when you said come in this little paddy wagon. I was like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Okay, and you're reaching at this point. That's a reach around. The following day, his birthday, he visited Zelensky, who wished him a happy birthday. See video, and later visited the Skyfall drone facility. Yeah, that's the pictures down there we looked at. Okay, so he was also given a separate presentation at on the capabilities of the Skyfall Academy, which trains pilots, technicians, and instructors how to work with unmanned systems. The visit included a tour of production facilities, drone demonstrations, vampire bombers, the Skyfall Academy training program. Graham was quoted praising the technology and calling for U.S.-Ukraine cooperation. It occurred on the same day as other meetings, including the Zelensky, per some overlapping reports, making a full-day itinerary likely. It's possible that Graham also had other classified or unpublicized stops common for high-profile visitors in wartime Ukraine for security reasons, especially those with Graham's particular predilections. Officially, after this busy schedule on his birthday, Graham quietly left Ukraine at some time yesterday, likely afternoon, got on a plane, flew to D.C., went to his home, and dropped dead at about 8:30 p.m. But is that even possible? Even on a private military flight with no layovers, if Graham left Kiev at, say, around 4 p.m., what's EEST? I don't even know what is the pig gone? Okay, he's gone. He's making a pizza. EEST 9 a.m. EDT equivalent. Okay, so yeah. With a 12 to 15 hour optimized total elapsed time, airtime plus procedures, arrival would at the earliest be late evening July 11th or overnight into early morning July 12th DC time. This is assuming a smooth government flight with no delays from weather, aerospace restrictions, or security protocol. Didn't Lindsey Graham die yesterday? And okay. Oh yeah, so there was a Russia airstrike too. All right, let's take a look at what Alex Jones is saying about it.
The 48-hour death timeline is too wild to ignore. Number one, Graham meets Zelensky and tours a hidden drone manufacturing facility in Kiev. Hours later, the Russian Ministry of Defense launches a devastating missile attack, completely obliterating
Eastern European Summertime, that's EEST. I'm one ignorant little dumb retard.
that exact factory. 3, simultaneously, Russian precision missiles a bit later leveled a high-profile hotel in Kiev packed with top NATO commanders where Graham was reportedly staying. 4, Graham instantly dies suddenly right after returning home. He wanted to bring hellish sanctions, close quote, to Russia, but looks like he went straight to hell. The Russians right. Did a Russian strike catch him in the drone factory or NATO hotel, or did someone in Washington send him there knowing the missiles were coming? And you got to be clear, they hit the factory hours after he was reportedly in it, but at the same time hit the hotel. So this is serious, folks.
Guys, what do you think? Do you think they're keeping this a secret? What do we actually think? Dude, I would not doubt that at all. Because, look, we all know how Trump is. Even if you're a supporter of Trump, you'd have to acknowledge that if this is public, Trump's ego, he would not be able to control himself. He would have to respond in some kind of way and probably get us fucking blown to smithereens. I live in Tampa. I'm not that far. I'm a, I mean, depends what kind of bomb we're talking about here. But, I'm not too far from a military base in Tampa. MacDill Air Force Base, doxed. So, yeah, man, I have to get the hell out of here.
Sunday, the 12th day of July, 2026. It's an emergency transmission. Share feeds now.
From the front line.
Bill Hicks is on to something. Yeah, this is a setup for a long joke.
Of the information war, it's Alex Jones.
Yeah, this is the footage I saw earlier. Okay, guys, this is all making sense now. See, this is part of the reason I like doing the stream, actually, is because, like, I'll save some stuff so that we can look at certain topics. There's some shit I'll be ahead of the curve with, but then some stuff like this, it's like we'll save it and we can kind of learn it together, because I was busy today and I'm working tomorrow too. I don't have as much time to, figure all this stuff out before the stream.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us on this live global transmission. It is 4:06 Central Standard Time, 5:06 Eastern, 3:06 Mountain, 2:06 Pacific.
Oh, and the fat pig, he messaged me. He text messaged me. He said, "Hey, Steve, tell people to smash the like button and hit subscribe and all that." And I was like, "No, dude, no, I'm not going to do that. People don't like to be harassed about that, okay? And as a content creator, I'm a creator, okay? I'm not a beggar. I'm not going to sit here and beg for likes and subs. You guys know to hit the buttons, okay? You guys know that stuff. It's so I'm not going to waste your time or my time when we could be covering the content. We could be talking about what the subject matter is, but instead I'm just going to sit here and beg for likes and subs and all that stuff because that's what I really need. It's the only thing that I ask for. It's the only thing that I really need and want out of this is just to be able to reach more people and have good conversations and get my page a little bit more traction. It's the only thing I need. And I'm not, even though that is the case, I won't sit here and tell you to hit the like button and the subscribe button, okay? I won't do it.
Yeah, you really shouldn't do that, Steve.
I'm not going to.
What I'll do for you is I'll tell people, hit the thumbs down button. Leave a comment about how shitty this fucking show is.
Because of the co-host.
That is how you can do.
Because of the co-host.
Exactly. Yeah, tell me
Everything
how shitty
lines
I am.
Up that Lindsey Graham was killed yesterday in Ukraine. He was there. They blow up the hotel he was reportedly with NATO staying at.
Thank you, Mandy. I appreciate that. Without me even asking, and I never did ask. Yep.
It appears right after, we know they blew it up right after, a few hours after, he left a secret drone factory. And then he began to post and tweet videos and photos of himself at it.
Seat 2, yeah, thuggish. Scott Starber, or not Scott, Fat Pigs in seat 2.
And then the Russians blow it up with hundreds of missiles that came in, that and other targets, and then hit the hotel. This comes after the Russians threatened more Kiev strikes back in May. And told all U.S. diplomats and personnel, get out of the major cities. Do not go into any government buildings or hotels. We are going to start killing everyone in them. Russia threatens more Kiev airstrikes and tells foreign nationals to leave, particularly warning U.S. diplomatic corps to leave. Here's the headline out of RT. This happened yesterday. Russia hits Kiev drone manufacturing plant and other targets like the main NATO hotel. There you go. So, Russia News has this to say. Did Russia just eliminate warmonger Lindsey Graham in Kiev? The U.S. Senator who famously called, we'll play the clips coming up, killing Russians the best investment we ever made, close quote, has died at 70 following a sudden illness, close quote, right after his trip to Ukraine. There's no evidence of him in an ambulance, at the hospital, any of this. And it may be true, but this all points towards this. I'd say this is a probability. He was killed by the Russians. The 48-hour death timeline is too wild to ignore. Number one, Graham meets Zelensky and tours a hidden drone manufacturing facility in Kiev. Hours later, the Russian Ministry of Defense launches a devastating missile attack, completely obliterating that exact factory. 3, simultaneously, Russian precision missiles a bit later leveled a high-profile hotel in Kiev, packed with top NATO commanders where Graham was reportedly staying. 4, Graham instantly dies suddenly right after returning home. He wanted to bring hellish sanctions, close quote, to Russia, but looks like he went straight to hell, the Russians right. Did a Russian strike catch him in the drone factory or NATO hotel, or did someone in Washington send him there knowing the missiles were coming? To be clear, they hit the factory hours after he was reportedly in it, but at the same time hit the hotel. So this is serious, folks. And here's photos of him. Last photo is posing with the suicide drones they make there. Some of the other suicide drones. He's touring that area. Mike,
you know what? And I don't.
This is very interesting, Terry. I mean, Steve. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So anyway, that's a Bubba penis pump. I need to get one of the Bubba brand, the Bubba patented penis pump. I need to get one of those. Check it out.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. RD Rich said something about a Bubba penis pump. I think he's referring to the drone. The drones are phallic shaped, you know? right?
Oh.
RD Rich, you're talking about the drones. Yeah, the drone. I got it. No, so listen, I don't want to be the most ghoulish one to go on Twitter and joke about Lindsey Graham being dead, even though I could argue that I'm mourning just like Erica Kirk, okay? If I went on and made some jokes and set off some fireworks, I could just say I'm mourning. That's neither here nor there. But I won't do that. And, you know, not so much that I'm above it, but I just don't feel like it. And but I will say, listen, it's one thing if like you are just touring some drones, like if I'm at a gun show or something and I'm taking pictures with some guns, okay? That's one thing where I'm actually some people might think guns are cool and they just want to take one home and defend their house. All right. When you're Lindsey Graham and you're going and taking pictures with suicide drones and these other people that are signing the bombs, remember the bombs that were meant to be dropped on Gaza and there were fucking like David Draymond and fucking different politicians signing the fucking bombs that are statistically going to hit some little fucking kid. I kind of, you know, listen, no one deserves to die because of a photo shoot. But I'm a lot less sad about it when you're taking pictures with suicide drones that are going to fucking tear people from limb. And,
it's the age-old tradition of signing bombs, though, Steve. I mean,
well, yeah, I know, but I'm just saying when you get killed, I feel a lot less bad about it. In fact, I won't cry or mourn at all. I'm not going to set off fireworks. Because
I mean,
so
you got to
sad.
break a few eggs when you make a fucking omelet, if you know what I mean. I mean, shit, dude. You know, there's always going to be collateral damage, especially if you're trying to achieve a military goal.
Very true. Well said. Here,
it doesn't matter if the fucking bombs are signed or not. They're going to do what they're going to fucking do. Who fucking cares?
Yeah, let me keep playing this. I'm going to get the Ukrainian the recruitment officers up. Guys, for real, I can't wait to show you this because this is actually pretty badass here. Let me keep playing this while I find this.
Adams Health Ranger writes, there is a non-zero chance that Senator Lindsey Graham was actually blown up in a Russian missile strike on a Ukrainian weapons factory. The sudden illness may have simply been the cover story to avoid admitting the truth and creating an international incident. Senator Lindsey Graham getting blown up in a weapons factory would be God's way of having the last laugh, no doubt. The irony is truly cosmic. There probably wasn't enough left of him to try to fake like he was still alive and then seem to be doing with Mitch McConnell. Weekend at Bernie's, after all, still needs limbs attached to pull off the puppetry. Lindsey Graham will be missed by no one, he wrote. We will continue to track that, obviously. We have the last speech he gave and the last interview where he gives us a good idea what...
Yeah, you know what? This makes me think that Mitch McConnell, that picture might actually be real. And Lindsey Graham is actually dead, and his body was so mutilated that they couldn't even regenerate him with AI. You know, you'd think if they made AI to fool everybody about Mitch McConnell, you'd think they'd just make an AI video of Lindsey Graham and pretend he's still alive so he can sign off on a few more bombings or something. I don't know. That's the way I see it.
The neocons and the warmongers, the Israel firsters, want to do in Iran and Ukraine. We're going to be getting to all of that. And I'll be digging more into this. But you need to understand, and we're going to get into this today, we're going to do it more tomorrow, because I've already sent the crew more than 50 clips of Graham admitting in Congress that, yes, we fund ISIS in Syria because they're fighting Assad a few years ago. And it came out in the hearings last year in Doge that he was the main bagman with billions through USAID to the State Department that he was getting earmarked at the Senate to Al-Qaeda, ISIS, the Taliban, you name it, literally running them. And that goes back to McCain and all. You just type in McCain meets with leaders of Al-Qaeda in Syria. It just goes on and on and on. And these guys were so happy 2 years ago, right before Trump got back in, when they overthrew Assad after 16 years of trying, using the leader of Al-Qaeda and using a bunch of money from Israel and Turkey. And then now they've exterminated a bunch of the Christians, and it's just hell on earth. And we're told, well, he used to be Al-Qaeda's leader, but now he's a good guy. So we're told, attack all these countries and overthrow all these people that aren't Al-Qaeda or ISIS by Graham. And then meanwhile, he and his ilk are funding them, just like Israel created Hamas, doubled their funding right before October 7th, and then stood down. Doesn't mean Hamas is good. What is Israel doing funding them? So this is what Lindsey Graham has been famous for. And this morning I got up and learned this news, and I shot a quick report, And I simply said that this is a guy that's been pushing us into so many of these illegal wars. This is a guy that licks his lips and says, man, I'm going to sleep right tonight. We're killing a bunch of people in Iran, a bunch of people in Russia. And then does that weird thing where he would stick his tongue out and open his mouth up like some type of demonic, get the clown meets a shark. And I said, live by the sword, die by the sword. This guy was a warmonger and a war criminal in my view. And that death's the great equalizer. Now he has to face God.
You know what? Based. That's well said.
And a minority of neocon war worshippers that were all former never Trumpers when he was anti-war in his first administration attacked me as speaking ill of the dead. This is a guy when they kill men, women, and children celebrates it. So Lindsey Graham is a dirtbag, just like Dick Cheney and all the rest of them that the Trump MAGA movement had rejected. And that's why a lot of well-meaning liberals that had some soul came over and voted for him. And that's why Trump is in so much trouble in the poll numbers. So it'll take days to go over this. Today I'm going to go over his record of being an absolute war criminal, warmonger who relished death and destruction. It's one thing even if you're pushing death and destruction and doing it. Obama did a bunch of it too with drones, kill a whole wedding, 200 people just to get one guy, they claim. But it's another thing to just openly say you enjoy it and you love it and it's great, which Obama did a few times too. I'm really good at killing people. Two words, predator drones. And even Trump, told Netanyahu and them, stop blowing up whole apartment buildings or whole neighborhoods to get one person. And he told Graham that, and Trump went on Fox today and said, well, Graham wanted the wars to continue, but I don't want the Iran war and the Ukraine war to continue. But Graham has been key in the Senate, ensuring that they've all stayed fully behind all this. So I don't ever wish anybody to die. I'm not celebrating his death. They'll just try to bring in some new horrible person, but at the same time, I'm not going to sit here when a tyrant and a corrupt demon dies that in his off time spends 3 days alone at Disney World a few months ago, following little girls and boys around with a bubble wand in his hand. I mean, this guy was a compromised, blackmailed weirdo. But there is a very good chance that, boom, yesterday morning, he's in the drone factory. Then he starts doing interviews. He's reportedly staying at this hotel that gets blown up. And now he comes back and died suddenly. That's it. He's dead. We need to investigate this. We need to look into this. I'm not saying 100% the Russians killed him, but it has to be looked at in detail. There is Lindsey Graham with the bubble wand. We also have the videos of him following small children around, a complete lunatic. What 71-year-old man, he was 70 at the time, now 71, goes there for 3 days and was seen everywhere following children around while he's a giant foaming-at-the-mouth warmonger. Very bizarre. We'll get more into did Russia kill him? Well, Russia said they're getting ready to start doing that, and we're getting ready to start hitting NATO countries, starting with Poland, where the weapons are being produced en masse. I think they mean it. People say, great, let's have a nuclear war. Yeah, let's all die. That's how insane all of this has gotten. Trump said he could end the Ukraine war in 1 day. Now he admits he couldn't, but he's sure been trying. So let's go through some of Graham's foaming at the mouth. And I found even more as the show started. That's why we'll continue into the broadcast, and we'll have more tomorrow. And then all of Mike Benz's research and the Doge reports and Lindsey Graham being the bag man with McCain before him and ongoing. Billions to the Taliban, billions to Al-Qaeda, billions to ISIS. While he says anybody that doesn't support total war is with Al-Qaeda and ISIS. And I have him in Congress admitting that he was funding ISIS. I have video of it. I'll play some tonight. So, montage of bloodthirsty, warmongering Lindsey Graham, who joked about killing innocent civilians and suggested Israel should nuke Gaza. America first is to kill people who wish us ill. I feel good about the Republican Party. We're killing all the right people. We're going to blow the hell out of these people. We're in a religious war. Level the place. I'm with Israel. I will be with Israel to our dying day. He said, I'm not worried about the hurricane devastating the Carolinas and things. He said, I only care about Israel. He actually said that. God bless Israel. We should move all of our stuff to Israel. It's funny that a few weeks ago, the Israeli ambassador to the U.S., Mike Huckabee, I said that right. He's the Israeli ambassador, not ours. Said he'd rather live in Israel than the U.S. And again, I never even was anti-Israel. I'm anti-Lakudniks dragging us into war, telling Trump it would only last 4 days, saying there'd be an uprising when their own people said that there wouldn't be, advised them, and then trying to primary and run our government. And then everybody has to say, you're better than us, you're superior, you're the master of the universe, you're going to rule the world. Huckabee said that to a group of college students there a month ago. And on every one of our holidays, we owe everything to Israel. We wouldn't exist without Israel. What? I mean, it's just like these people are vehemently on another team, the blue-white team. And doesn't mean I'm on the Islamic team, doesn't mean I'm on the Nazi team either. I'm on the Chicom team. I don't want any of these foreign governments running us. I am sick of this. But on Israel, it's supposedly okay. It's not okay. And the Defense Authorization Act merges the Israeli military with us, and they co-own all our weapons. That's what Netanyahu says. We're weaning ourselves off of the weapons. He even said today, talking about Graham, he said, Graham always want to give me more money, but we don't need your money anymore. We have a new plan. Yeah, I'll co-own our weapons and say you contributed to them. It's unbelievable. So we've got all of that coming up. We've got his final statements, final speech, and final news interview. Very important what he has to say, because this guy was co-president with Netanyahu. When it comes to foreign policy, Trump is not really the full president. Netanyahu so far. Trump's even had to say that. I'm the boss. You're not the president. Remember 2 weeks ago, Netanyahu said, I'm coming next week. And Trump said, I haven't set that up yet. Remember, I'm the boss. He said on Truth Social. I didn't meet with him. Then Trump went to Turkey for the NATO summit and snubbed Netanyahu. And he's criticizing, saying, you'd be in prison without me. Everybody hates Israel now because of you. You were wrong about this war. Stop messing up the ceasefires. Doesn't mean we like the mullahs, but the point is they're not going to fall anytime soon. The strait's staying closed. We bit off more than we could chew. Couldn't take Vietnam in over a decade. 7.6 million bombs. We hit these people with 40,000 bombs. Took Israel years to try to take full control of Gaza. Only got partial control. $30 billion in bombs. It's 140 square miles. Iran's 4,500 square miles. 90 million people. Gaza's 5 billion. Couldn't take the Vietnamese in 12, 14 years. You can debate whether it really started in the 60s with advisors and 64 with Tonkin. 11 years it started with Tonkin. 15 years if it started before that. In 60. Really started in 60. So in 15 years we couldn't beat them. But in 11 to full on we couldn't.
Hmm.
That's what the Pentagon told Trump. All you guys were like, hey, why are you for the mullahs? The Pentagon said it ain't going to work. Got it? Like putting salt water in a gas tank. It ain't going to run the engine. Deepwater Horizon, BP said stop dumping concrete in the hole. The engineer said it'll blow up if we hit a big gas pocket. That's what you're drilling for. They said do it. It blew up a day later. It's called math. All you warmongers need to learn about it. War is math. And then it's will. But you got to have the math first. The math, the weapons. You have to know what you're targeting. You have to know what the agenda is. You have to know what's got to be done. Only way to beat Iran is to nuke every square inch of it, and then we're the pariah of the world. That's been war games. And Pakistan says they'll hit Israel with nukes. Think a few steps ahead, guys. I'm not talking to our main audience, but to the dumbos out there that I really am worried about.
He's talking about me. Okay, guys, I got some of these. I think the one got deleted from Instagram. The video that I wanted to show you guys, there's a bunch of deleted things in my DMs of stuff I saved, and I think it's one of them because it's pretty. Zog's up in here. What's up, bro? Thanks for joining us. It's pretty not gory, but it's like, you know, it's violent. This guy beats the crap out of these officers. Let me see if I can find this over here. Trying to find this, damn it, guys.
How do people actually watch this fucking shit? I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, I don't do it. I mean,
What are you talking about?
Just his show in general. I mean, it's
Alex
I mean,
Jones.
Yeah. It's just, I mean, it's like a 10 times worse version of your show. It's just ranting and raving constantly.
Gee, thanks. I wish I could be like your show and just bitch about Holyoke Joe for an hour straight. That'd be really.
I know, and just be monotone and, you know, just not contribute any contact and content. Excuse me, contact. I got a contact high from the
No, that'd be
result.
really, really good. God damn it! Did this get video get deleted from the internet? Hold on.
Trying to think of a movie to watch tonight, Steve. You got any suggestions?
I'm trying to find something.
Oh, I gotcha. Maybe I'll watch Jurassic Park since what's his face died. I don't know.
Trying to find the right keywords to.
It's also in that movie with Sean Connery.
Dude, this shit got deleted. I think it was such a good video because it shows these officers getting their asses kicked. And I think it's like it looks so bad that it got taken down or something.
Taken down by the man.
I'm going to look in one more spot. Let me check. Get rid of that.
You know, put in the chat movie suggestions for the Fat Pig season. Thinking more comedy. Kenny will have a good suggestion, I'm sure.
God damn, I'm not going to be able to find this one. Holy shit. You got to be kidding me.
Holy shit.
Here, I'll go here.
Let's see what Kenny says. Doug is trying to do trivia with me.
Let me see if this comes up here.
It's not a bad idea.
Oh,
Doug.
shit, I found it. Here, let me get you guys. Get rid of that. Get rid of that and that and that. Bro, look at this.
I don't see anything. What do you want me to look at? Oh. What the fuck?
Man knocks out at least 2 recruitment officers when they attempt to detain, I think it's his father.
And where was this again?
This is supposed to be Ukraine.
Oh, he's gonna get thrown in the goddamn
Bro,
gulag.
it's so funny. So he knocks out 3 of them. What happens is it's funny because he knocks out the one that's over here to the left of the van. That's over here. Then he knocks this guy down or out or whatever. And he walks over. There's another officer that's standing over there with like his father or brother or whoever's detained. And the officer just stands there and waits for his ass whooping, dude. It's so funny. Like, what do you think's going to happen? Bro is walking right to you after just beating your friends to a pulp. And he's just standing there waiting for it. And then the other guy got away that they were trying to take. We'll watch it again. Hold on. Refresh.
So what ended up happening? They put him on his knees in the parking lot and executed him and his father simultaneously.
No, I don't know. It looks like they got away. Looks like these officers got their ass beat and then everybody got away. There's one down. That's 2 down. And then we look, this is his buddy that's he's got his hands like behind his back. And this recruitment officer is just standing there waiting. He's like, no way this guy's going to come over here and beat my ass too. Look at him standing there waiting. That's him over there. Look, he's standing right there. He's like, all right, I'm next. I'm right here. Just come get me. I'm not going to come to you for the ass whooping. You got to walk over to me. I'm not going to make it that easy. Bro, so they need to recruit this guy, but they need to get him to go willingly, obviously. This guy could beat the shit out of some Russian officers. Wild.
Yeah.
Here, let me go.
Fucking insane.
This
Aren't we all?
is. Huh?
I said, but aren't we all?
The real war is no longer between Russia and Ukraine. It's within Ukraine itself.
How prolific.
Ooh.
God, these motherfuckers don't know how to run the damn camera.
Yeah, that's true. No, but it looks like they were trying to kick the door off of that van. That's pretty funny. It looks like they did fuck it up.
Я с Молдовы, мне похуй! Хуя, нихуя, красавчики! Ёб вашу мать! Ебать, ебать, смотри, что творит! Вот это концерт, ебать! По руке попал!
They busted the windows out.
Ебать, вы просто герои, нахуй!
О, это пиздец, ребятки.
Lit hits up in here. What's up, Paul? What's up, dude? Good to see you.
Wow.
Huh?
Oh, nothing.
Петров! Ебать, девку, смотри, как ебашут, нахуй.
They don't want to go.
Ух, пиздец, смотри, еще подлетает, ёпта. Я с Молдовы, мне похуй. Ебать! Ебать их всех, ёпта! Нихуя себе!
Lit, bro.
Isn't it amazing when people become animalistic? I would say it's mainly in foreign countries, but it does happen over here for sure too. But when people just go fucking ballistic and you know, like create fucking anarchy in the streets.
Oh, yeah. It happens over here once in a blue moon, you know, anytime a black person shot by a cop.
Oh, God.
Yeah, no big deal. Oh, God. Oh, God. Why? Why am I still sneezing?
God bless you. Nomine Padre, Lito, Espiritu Santo.
I don't speak French.
That's Spanish, you stupid fuck. And you should know that. Well, it's more of an old world Latin, Spanish. Never mind. Continue on.
Oh, I wasn't listening. Here we go.
Oh.
Granny's getting the smoke too. My grandson. It's serious, dude. It's serious. You know when Granny's getting in on it.
Yeah. Especially when they're white. That's really scary. That's how you know shit's breaking bad.
Yeah. That's how you know. Military recruiters try to grab a guy off the street, use pepper spray on an elderly man who stepped in. Then another guy pulled up in a truck with a crowbar and went after them. Let's see this one. Oh shit, he went and got the crowbar. He's chasing that officer all the way down the street. He's like, nah, come recruit me, motherfucker. Recruit me. I got the crowbar. I like it. That's good vibes. Looks like the Ukrainian people are fucking sick of this. Dude, that's pretty funny. They're like, yeah, it's not worth it. Just let the kid go. He's a twink anyway. If we could grab him that easy, he's not going to be that good on the front lines. He's not going to handle a drone bomb that easy. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's 10 o'clock. I got to get the F out of here. So, yeah, guys, I'm still... Wait, has Johnny Z been in the chat tonight? Did I miss him? I meant to thank Johnny Z as well as Butter Knives for making the AI picture, but Johnny Z also that gave me the idea for the... I'm not seeing him up in the chat. I can't remember if he was in at the beginning, but anyway, Johnny Z, I wish he was up in here because he gave me the idea for the Tyler Robinson song, and I'm working on that. Z was here. I kind of thought so. But yeah, so anyway, I'm trying to get that done. Obviously, I got some time, but I would like to get it out there, within this week, if possible. Get my Tyler Robinson song done and the video done and get it out there. But guys, I mean, the as far as the video goes, it should be pretty quick. I think I've got most of what I need for like the video basically already saved. So anyway, yeah, it should be good. Lit hit. I at least think we are Tyler Robinson. Yeah, that's right. We are Tyler Robinson. So anyway, I'm working on that parody song. And then, yeah, guys, don't forget, we've got a new parody possibly this week for the Bubba the Love Sponge show. And then also, I should be on the weekly wrap-up show with Lummy. How about that, pig? You excited for me?
Yeah, once you make a parody about me.
What?
I'm joking, you fucking idiot.
You had to make it
I've
about...
asked you for 3 years to do Goodbye Horses and instead do it with Goodbye Pig. Never did it. I even offered to pay you. I'm very butthurt about that, Steve.
Oh, I do tend to hurt butts.
I know.
That's a trait of mine.
Mm-hmm.
It's a habit of mine is hurting butts.
Mm-hmm.
So opera song quality. Yeah, we might do, we'll remake the Charlie Kirk song about Tyler Robinson. We can do 2 songs this week. We could do the Charlie Kirk song remade about Tyler Robinson where I sing opera. That's pretty much out of my range vocally. And then
you don't say.
And then also we could do the Tyler Robinson parody song that I'm working on. So stay tuned, guys, for real. Hopefully, for sure, if I'm doing the goddamn Tyler song, it's going to be done by, I'll have it released at least by the weekend or something like that. I can't see going through next week without it being released. Hopefully within, by Friday. Ideally by Friday, I'll have it done. So anyway, yeah, guys, we'll see about that shit. Should be good. I'm excited. I'm excited for everything. Got the new song on Bubba coming up. Going to be on Lummy's weekly wrap-up show. Got to pay attention to Bubba's show. I'm going to try to... I'm not sure how this is going to work exactly. It should be interesting, but I'm going to save... I know I've got to save some topics to get into with stuff Bubba went over during the week. Not sure if he's going to cover any of the Tyler Robinson stuff. That would be good since I've been covering that on my channel. I could go into a little bit of that stuff, but I can whatever current event shit Bubba's getting into. I'm sure I'll be in the loop with some of that. So it should be good. It should be a good time. I'm excited to co-host with Lummy. I've done it once before. I don't know. I'm sure none of you guys remember, but we did the Parody Guys podcast.
No, nobody remembers.
Yeah. It was a long time ago, but people did watch it or listen. There was no video, but
no, I remember when y'all did that. I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah. Yeah, the Parody Guy podcast. It was me and the other 2 Parody Guys and Lummy, and then Caveman was there too.
Mm-hmm.
he was on the mic some, but it was sort of more like a producer, I think, in that.
Well, that was his title at the time.
No, really? Breaking news, that was Caveman's title.
Well, you said he was somewhat of a producer, and I said that was his title, and you're acting like I'm a fucking idiot. Sheesh.
You are a fucking idiot. What's your point? I was right.
There you go.
Right again, guys.
You
I'm
got it.
terminally right. I'm right so much it's gonna kill me.
You're right.
But not as quick as it'll kill Mitch McConnell. Rest in peace, Mitch McConnell, who will soon be dead. We're doing a preemptive rest in peace. Thoughts and prayers for Mitch McConnell, who will be dead soon. I'm already thinking about him and praying about him.
Hey, Steve, where do you get a shirt like that?
Amazon.
What do you call that?
It's called a G-Unit tank top, popularized by the rapper 50 Cent. Ever heard of him?
Yeah. So you call it a G-Unit tank top?
That's not what I call it. That's what it is referred
That's
to.
what they call it, you would say?
Black people? Yeah.
No, I mean, that's what it's called, the top that you're wearing.
That's what it's called on Amazon and probably anywhere else
So what size is that one?
It's an extra teeny tiny small twink.
Well, no,
size.
I'm curious what you think, what size I would need if I, happen to want to order one.
Oh, I don't know. Someone said they do sell in 4XL.
Oh, okay.
That's not nice. You wouldn't need a 4XL. No, yeah, this is a small. I wear a small and everything. I'm a twink.
I gotcha.
Except for condoms.
By the way, motherfuckers, my t-shirt's so large and my fucking underwear is medium, so fuck off.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
All right. Well, I guess you're a little twink then too. How about that?
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I do got to go. This has been Dark Times with Dark Match Steve and our guest host, his pigness himself, the pig cunt, the fat pig, the Piggly Wiggly, Mr. Oink Oink.
I'll be doing a show tomorrow if you ever want to choose to fucking show up. Jesus.
Mr. Mudbath himself.
Your show all the fucking time. Never do my fucking show,
bro. Because I'm working during your show, and then I'm either, and then when you stream in the evening, I'm fucking going to bed or prepping for my stream.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for having me, Steve. I certainly do appreciate it, brother.
Yeah, way to kill the vibe at the end. I really appreciate that.
Brother.
All right. No, thank you, Piggy. I will see you later, lover. We'll probably I'll chat with you again sometime soon. We'll be slutting it up together. You know what we should do? We should do we're gonna have Lummy. I'm zooming in for Lummy's thing, and you know what we should do is I should secretly get you on the line, and then when they go to me and they're like, "All right, Dark Match Steve, our special guest host," and then I'll screen share and it'll just be you sitting there with a cigarette.
No, don't do that. I'll just call into the show.
Yeah, okay. No, that sounds like a plan. Don't you call in and give me shit. You better be.
Oh, I'm gonna be like, besmirch this man. He's horrible.
Well, I'm gonna get you banned. You ready for that? You
Good
ready
luck,
to be
Buttercup.
banned from the Bubba Army?
I love you so much, Steve. You're the best. Yeah.
All right. I love you too, even though you're the biggest pain in my ass ever. I'll talk to you later. Ladies and gentlemen, thank the fat pig. We love him. Goodbye, your pigness. Oink, oink. All right. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll be up in the Bubba Army chat in the morning, like usual, up in there, slutting it up. It's the Bubba Army channel on YouTube and Rumble. I'll be up in that chat. That's 6 to 10 a.m. Eastern time. Then Fat Pig should be on during the day at some point, and he is the Fat Pig 5, all caps, over on Rumble. And then also our buddy Scott Starbird will be on at 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. Jack Mahogoff is up in the chat. What's up, dude? Welcome. Thank you, Promo. I appreciate it. Here's Scott Starboard. You can click right over to his channel from the chat here. Go sub over there and go check my boys' stream out. We'll be in that chat at 6:30 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. Then we'll be up in here for my stream, getting into look, and we're probably going to be catching up with some of the case that we covered all last week. You know what case we're talking about. Don't want to fuck up my algos tonight. It's probably not good for the numbers to even mention that case. So it seems like it has not been good for my algos. Anywho, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you tomorrow. Love you. Oh, yeah, and don't forget Alex Stein, too, on the Real America's Voice channel, the pimp on the blimp himself. We got a lot to get into tomorrow. Tomorrow should actually be – next couple days is going to be interesting, guys. I got some stuff saved that we need to talk about, like need to. So yeah, I will see you guys then. For realsies, thank you for the support, guys. I really appreciate it. Love you. Bye.